Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel, so thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this is a collective message, so please only take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Now, you can also check your moon, your rising, and your north node placements, as there may be additional messages in there for you. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my channel's description box and it will give you all the details. But we're going to go ahead and do our Leo focus. This is for summer, which is from June 20th through September 22nd. All right, so what do we have going on for the collective Leos from June 20th through September 22nd? What does the collective need to know? All right, we have 9 of Wands. All right, so this is a little agitation, excessive frustration here. Okay, you may be defensive, okay, in some situations here. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of healing that's required with the Star card here, because something has gone amok, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's find out what this is about. What does the collective need to know about this situation for the summertime? We have influence. So someone may be influencing, okay, the way that what actions you're taking, or this frustration level that I'm getting from you. And we also have phenomenon. So this is something that you're not used to dealing with. Okay, that's why you're frustrated, because this is this situation, person, whatever it is, family member, whatever this situation is, you've never dealt with before. And there's a lot of influences going on around you that's causing this frustration to get even worse. Okay, some of you may need to be focused on meditation or stillness here to get grounded. Yeah, you're going to definitely need some grounding during this time. So definitely get out in nature. Okay, go to the beach, go to the pool. Whatever you need to do, go to a park. Okay, just sit and hug a tree, whatever you need to do, because this frustration level, I feel like, is intensifying as time goes on, because there's so many contributing factors to this new situation you've never dealt with before. Okay, what do we need to find out? All right, this is all about balance. This is, again, 17, which is the Star card. So there needs to be balance restored. Now, some of you may be experiencing possibly some negative consequences, or possibly experiencing some karma, okay, with something here. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is all about communication. This is number 32, which goes to a 5. So some of you may need to change how you're communicating, or what you're communicating. There may be some emails, messages here, okay, text messages, phone calls, but something needs to change here, because again, you're at the 9, which 9 is you're close to closing out the cycle completely to get a new beginning, but you have to experience whatever this is and be able to restore balance in some way. And you also need to do this in some sort of balanced communication. So the way you speak to someone, even though you're frustrated, you need to make sure that your tone or what you're saying is not, how can I say this? Like, you can still say what you need to say, but not in a sharp way, okay? Like, I feel like someone here is just, yeah, they're going through it, okay? And I feel like it may be that this frustration may be taking its toll on you, collective, or it could be that you're dealing with someone who's frustrated and they're taking it out on you. Okay. All right, so what else do we need to know about the situation for the collective? What does the collective need to know? We have the 2 of Cups. So this is in regards to some sort of partnership, whether this be business, okay, finances, love. All right. The Chariot is the obstacle, so there's a lack of progress. And someone's getting frustrated with this. Now, it could be that whoever you're dealing with is getting influenced by other people that they're in communication with as well. So that could be a huge factor going into this situation. We have the Death card. And we have the Five of Cups. So the Death card is all about change. So there's been some sort of drastic changes with you and this person. And changes for the worse, not for the better. And again, we have 5 here, which talks about change. So it's change for the worse. We have the Moon card. We have the Moon and the Star here. Okay. We also have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Hangman. Yes, you're very frustrated with whatever this situation is that you're dealing with, because you know, again, between the Chariot as the obstacle and the Hangman here, that it isn't changing. Okay, it's not moving forward, it's moving backwards is what I'm getting. So that's why you're overly frustrated, and there's a lot of factors going into this frustration. So I feel like it's on multiple levels that you're feeling this frustration. You may be feeling it mentally, emotionally, right? There's a lot of cups and water here, so it's very highly emotional energy. Like your emotions are running at an all-time high, which you've never been at that point before in your life. Not to this extent. I mean, you've been through frustrating things before, but not like this. It's going to be causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. And for some of you, you need to see the other side of the situation, or the other side of the coin. Because some of you may not be seeing the other side of the situation as well. That may be hidden from you. Alright, so let's find out. Why is the Chariot, why is this the obstacle here? What does the collective need to know? Again, we have more communication. The Three of Pentacles. And we have the Star card. So there's other people that are putting their 2 cents in, is what I'm hearing, in this situation, because they feel like they're trying to help. It's almost like, you know how you have an issue and you tell somebody you have an issue, and then there's 10 people that come to you and they're like, oh, well, this is what you should do, and they're all different. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. Like, you don't even know what to do at this point, because everyone has their own opinion of what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And you're not used to that energy. You're used to knowing exactly what you're doing, where you're going, what the goal is, when you're going to get there. Like, that's the energy you're used to. And with this situation, it's getting worse than it is getting better. And there's just too many people, putting their opinion in this situation, which is causing even more stress, anxiety, because especially if you're dealing with someone and say one of their coworkers told them to ignore you, let's just say, right? So your significant other comes home and they ignore you, and then you're like, why are you ignoring me? And they're not responding, and then you find out their coworker told them to ignore you, and then you're mad at the coworker on top of them. So it's just like, it's just adding to the obstacle that you're trying to push through. Okay, so what is this Death card here? What do we need to know about this? We have the Temperance and the Death card. Yeah, you need to transform this situation, because we have the Death card twice here. So this is very significant, or number 13 may be significant. 4 may be significant, because 4 talks about stability, right? So there needs to be balance restored in the stability of whatever this partnership is. Okay, so why is the Five of Cups here? Because, like, I'm getting the feeling like this is spiraling out of control and quickly. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the biggest thing you need to do in this situation is think before you speak. Which I know, this may be something you're not used to doing, but I'm getting that energy here, because if you say the wrong word, okay, it's going to get worse. The situation's going to get worse. All right. So tell me about the Moon card. What's being hidden from the collective here? We have the Five of Cups, Taurus, and we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so someone's stability is being rocked to their core. Now, this could be that you're with someone, hypothetically, okay, and they are having a lot of struggles, say, at work, okay, where things aren't going their way, it's not going the direction they want it to go, and you've given this person advice on how to handle it, but they have not put in the work or the action towards actually doing that and doing what they're supposed to be doing, so it hasn't improved, but they come home and take it out on you. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. All right, so what is the Star card here? We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you really need to focus on whoever this feminine energy stability is. This person needs to gain some sort of balance. I feel like you are trying to control the situation in some way, but this person's completely imbalanced because they really need time to think about what is going to make them or put them back on track here in order to heal the situation with you, collective. All right, so tell me about the Nine of Swords. We have the Two of Wands, and we have the Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of stress and anxiety because someone here is avoiding taking action in one direction or the other. It's more of like this person may, like, say hypothetically we were talking about how maybe your person is struggling at work, okay? And you've told them what they need to do and they have not done it. They have not made the decision to take action. I feel like they still need time to think about what is going to make them happy and what's going to give them stability in their life, okay? But this person needs to get some sort of clarity in order to make that decision first. Whether this be you or the person you're dealing with, someone here needs to gain some sort of clarity about what's going to lead them to being balanced and stable in order for them to make a decision and take the action that they need to take, which has not happened yet. All right. So what is the Hangman? Now, some of you may be frustrated with this person, again, because you've already told them and advised them what they need to do. And again, there's other people putting their 2 cents in. So this person's getting even more confused, or they're taking the wrong actions, and it's causing even more delays. Yeah. We have the Five of Wands and the Six of Cups. And I feel like the two of you are just kind of fighting over and over again about the past. It's like, well, I already told you what you needed to do, but instead you decided you wanted to listen to, say, Mike, right? And, you know, Mike didn't tell you the right information, and you took his opinion over mine, and now it made the situation worse. Like, that's the energy I'm really getting with this. And a lot of you are going to have a hard time biting your tongue with this person because, again, I feel like you advised this person on what they needed to do, but they didn't take action on it, and they're taking out their frustrations on you, and that's adding to your frustration. It's like you already have enough going on, and then this person is frustrating you even more, and it's just building and building and building and building and building this anger and frustration. And all you want is stability with the Nine of Pentacles. That's all you want. But this person needs to take some action here with the Fool card. Because whatever this person's doing, they're not making the right choices. Whether this be you, the person you're dealing with, or both. Both of you may be at this point where you're being foolish in the situation because you both want stability with whatever this situation is that this person's going through, and it's just, there's just more and more anger. I mean, this could go to the point where the two of you are going to have some sort of blowout fight, that hurtful words are going to be spoken, and that's not that's not resolving anything. I feel like you're used to fixing problems or finding solutions to problems, and the fact that you're not able to fix whatever this is, again, everyone has their own free will to make whatever choices they want in their life. So if this person you're dealing with doesn't want to make the right decision and doesn't want to do what you want them to do, that's their choice, and they have to suffer the consequences for it. However, for some reason, that's falling back on you. Or it could be that you gave this person advice and they took it and it backfired in some way as well. So just take the energy how it resonates. So what advice can we give for the collective in this? We have detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideas of love. So you need to detach yourself from this person until they resolve whatever this situation is that they're going through. Until they get the clarity, until they make the decision of what action to make that's going to lead to their stability, there's really nothing that you can do. You can say a million times, hey, you need to do this, but if this person isn't willing to do it, then that's on them. But it's somehow you're feeling like it's your issue because this person is taking it out on you. All right. We also have transformation. All right, things definitely need to change. That came out heavily during this reading. And we also have the past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So this is going to be a situation that you are going to have to release. Like, you cannot keep bringing this up over and over and over and over and over again. You have to let it go, okay? It's in the past. You told this person what they needed to do. Whether they do it or not, that's, again, on them and on their own free will. You can't make them choose one way or the other. That's something they need to decide. But it needs to be while they're in a balanced state of mind. And whatever frustration you're going through with dealing with this person is adding to the stress in your life of what you already have going on around you. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.